Alright, buckle up. I have finished Well of Ascension and we're going to talk about it. This is going to be a long one. I have notes. Here we go. So this is going to be full of spoilers. I loved it. Thought it was fantastic. All the people that said this is the worst one of the three, oof, man, I don't even know what to expect for the Hero of Ages. Ultimately, I did love it. If you've watched any of the previous videos on this journey, you know that I have gone through it. So, I'm going to start where we left off kind of a little bit before. Crazy things have happened. I have questions. I have reactions. First off, oof. First question that I have. So, Zane, that whole deal that happened with him. But then with Amarita, whatever her name is, that his Straff's mistress that gives him the cocktails when he's poisoned, all that stuff. So Zane also stabbed her in the boob? Is that his thing? What is up with that? Because he stabbed Vin as well, and then Straff was like, "Oh, hold on, Zane has been here before." What is that about? Kind of odd. So there was that. Elend cut off Jasty's head? Did not see that coming. Yikes. King Elend Venture, you know what? He's had enough. And I get it. I understand. Also, Hulk Sazed fighting Koloss? Coolest thing. Did not see that coming. I don't know why I didn't, because there's Therachemy and all that cool stuff, but like the fact that Sazed went all like whole smash on everybody, I thought was awesome. Something I didn't think was awesome was Clubs getting killed. Yeah, and getting killed in front of Breeze, that was rough. To where Breeze snapped, and not in the fun way that Mistborns do. Doxin. I liked Doxin a lot, because him and Kelsier were like BFFs, and they're both like, let's tear down the administration, and I was like, absolutely, this is great. Vin can control Koloss? That's a thing? That's just a thing? And we're going to end the book and not talk about it anymore? Seems kind of like a big deal, just to be like, well, Vin can do this now, and she has an army. But then also, she cut Straff and his horse in half using herself as a projectile? What? That was nuts. Nuts in a terrible way, if you've seen the last video. Tindwyl. Top three. My top three characters as it stands right now. Kelsier, Tindwyl, and then Sazed. I think those are my three. I love the crew. I loved Clubs. I loved Doxin. Vin's the coolest. I like Elend a lot. Like a lot. But yeah, those are my top three right now. And well, there's only one left. Anyway, so then the Inquisitors killed all the Terracemen? I did not see that coming. And more importantly, why? Why are they doing that? What is going on? And this Mist Spirit thing is driving me nuts, because he raised a knife over Elend in the tent. I did not forget. But then he's leading Sazed to places, but then he's telling Vin to do stuff, and we'll get to what he did in a second. I don't love the fact that Marsh is back and he's trying to kill Sazed, and I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Because I thought we were cool. Like, the fact that you were willing to turn into an Inquisitor to tear down the establishment, awesome, I'm down. You're Kelsey's brother, also awesome, I'm down. What is happening with him? Don't love that at all. And the fact that Sazed's like, what's going on? And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, that is not a good enough reason for me, Marsh. I do love the idea that he like blasts Sazed, and Sazed gets up, and Marsh is like, you're not a warrior, and Sazed's like, neither are you. So cool. And the fact that Sazed like just Hulk smashed a bunch of Koloss and just fought in a war, and then Marsh shows up and he's like, yeah, you don't know who you're messing with anymore. I'm a Hulk Sazed. That was awesome. That fight ending with Marsh on top of him, and then a dueling cane smashing him. My first thought was, who's left? There's nobody left. Everyone is dead. I can't see straight. This is the worst. And so I thought it was like, maybe it was Breeze. And I was like, did Breeze, like, did he snap out of it? Is he cool again? It was Ham. Ham's awesome. I was very excited about that. The Spirit cut Elend. What is going on? I am so confused as to what this thing is trying to do. Why? What? We'll get to that. Anyway, I am free. I feel like these words are going to haunt me for quite some time because I don't like that at all. Ellen ate a bead and then he's a Mistborn now? What? What? Also, I have the mass market paperback, and the cover, I understand now. It's a plate with the bead, and I'm like, I see what you're doing here. Question, though, why did Marsh need to stop Sazed? Interesting. My question is, these are my thoughts, right? Because, again, just finished it. Does Marsh work for, or is he controlled by the thing that is in the well? Like the thing, it's just called the thing. Is he controlled by it? Like he doesn't have control over himself? Because he was like, what are you doing this? And he's like, I don't know. So is the thing trying to destroy the Terracemen? So it's controlling the Inquisitors and making them wipe out the Terracemen? Is that what's happening? No idea. The steel plate changed? The whole thing is that you put it in steel because it'll last forever and you don't have to worry about it. And then Sazed gets his rubbing, and then he goes, and it's different now, so shit's changing in real time. What is happening? What is happening? Also, Quan, let me get this straight. Quan knew that Alendi was a good person. So he knew that Alendi, when given the option, would give up the power. But he figured out that he can't give up the power because he gives up the power, then the thing gets released. So he knew that Rashik hated him. So he's like, hey, you go with him and also try to distract him. And if he doesn't get distracted, kill him. Because that's the greater good, is keeping the thing there. Because he knew Alendi was too good of a person and it would have released it. What is going on? What is going on? I don't understand. Because then Rashik obviously was miserable and terrible and was a tyrant for 1,000 years. So, I don't know. Questions. Big question. Why did the Spirit cut Elend? What is the Spirit? Is the Spirit the thing? Are they working together? Are they different? Why, after cutting Elend, did he help him? Did he want Vin to save Elend by taking the power for herself? Because the thing wanted Vin to give up the power so that it could be released. But the Spirit, did he cut Elend in an attempt to make Vin save Elend and take the power for herself and not let the thing release? Oh, God. I don't know. Also, the words also changed for Quan back then. So he was like, this is not what I wrote down, and this is not what I told you. How is that happening? How is this thing still doing that from that long? Like, how old is this thing? Does this evil monster thing predate the Terracemen and everything else? And also, God, Vin gave it the power. Vin gave it. What was she supposed to do? I left this book angry. Because, like, she spent this whole time being like, the love of my life, I'm gonna let him go because it's the right thing to do for the world. But that's the wrong thing. And then the Terrace religion was fake the entire time. So who faked it? Who started this rumor? Why is this happening? What a ride. What a ride. I love this shit, man. Whew. I haven't had a book make me cry in a very long time. And Kelsier's letter in the first one made me cry. And then Tindwyl, Sazed finding Tindwyl made me cry in this one. And now Elend is Emperor. And he's a Mistborn. And the thing is free. And who knows what's going to happen. But we're moving on to the next book. Here we go.